Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your spiritual messages for the middle of September, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if for some reason, if this reading does not resonate, please don't forget to check your other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. So be sure to check your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars, if that's the case. And also, I'd like to quickly mention that if you ever feel guided to get a reading from me, go ahead and check out my description box below, where I have all my information. I offer $25 30-minute readings, whether that's a love reading or a personal reading, or you can get both for a combined price of $50, and that'll be an hour long. So you definitely get your money's worth. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So today I'm going to be pulling a basic tarot spread, as always. So I'm going to start with what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, what's rooting you, recent past, and what you need to know. But I'm going to do something a little bit different, and that's pulling an oracle card for what's at your center. So let's go ahead and see what that is. And this is the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this one shot out first. All right, this is integration. Number 30. Hope that's focusing okay. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So number 30 could be of significance, whether that's your age or your birthday, if you're watching for a different placement, or you just really like that number. Maybe that's your favorite number. But for some reason, with this energy of negative and positive harmonizing together, I'm getting temperance energy, and that is your card. So that could be confirmation for someone. At the bottom of the deck, we have 15. This is compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. Beautiful. So I feel like you're being really compassionate during this time, Sagittarius, whether that's with yourself or the people around you, but I feel like people are really coming to you for advice right now. I mean, you guys are the philosophers of the zodiac sign, but I feel like you're coming from a very compassionate, understanding manner, more so than usual. And I feel like people really admire that about you. They know that if they come to you, you're not going to judge them. You're going to receive them with open arms. And it's because you carry yourself like this. Sagittarius is the most optimistic out of everyone in the zodiac sign, right? So I feel like if someone is going to balance negative and positive, it's going to be you. You're always going to try to look at the bright side of even the most negative situation, literally. So I feel like you're just exuding that more so during this time. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the message is for integration. I'm also feeling like you make people comfortable. Like, maybe you have friends of different backgrounds, and you always make everyone feel comfortable. All right, so this says the Sri Yantra is an ancient symbol that literally means sacred instrument. It is formed by 9 interlocking triangles that form 43 smaller triangles in a grid that represents the entire cosmos. This complicated and precise geometry is thought to hold and create powerful energetic patterns and has been used for thousands of years as a tool for meditation and devotion. The Sri Yantra also symbolizes the union between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, where the upward triangles represents the male Shiva energies and the downward the female Shakti energies. The center point Bindu represents the junction between the physical universe and the source. The dark blues refer to the vast and deep universe as the origin from which everything springs into being. The yellows and golds refer to our inner power and the way we express ourselves on this earth in a physical body. Red is a color associated with the first chakra, the physical plane, and everything form-based. The light blue triangle represents the balance between the masculine and the feminine, and the swirling circles in the background are the other dimensions and star systems beyond this earth that are at our origin. The energy of integration supports our journey through a dualistic reality in which we continuously search for union and completion, both within and without. Its frequency reminds us that our manifested world can only be when every aspect has its opposite as well. Only when we integrate everything that comes to us, when we embrace every aspect of ourselves and of everyone and everything around us, can we find an inner state of equilibrium. Try this. Take a deep breath and close your eyes for a moment. How do you integrate your inner world with your outer world? Does one reflect the other harmoniously, or do you need to invest some loving care in some areas? Do you spend time contemplating your daily life and exploring how it is connected to your thoughts and your emotions? Beautiful. So I know this mentioned Indian culture, so maybe someone there watching is Indian. So that's really cool. I feel like right now you're integrating both energies, right? Like it said, the divine and the feminine, the masculine and the feminine qualities. So let's go ahead and see what else pops up here. So like I said, I'm going to be pulling a card for each placement here, and then I'm going to pull a clarification card for each as well. So let's see what's crossing this energy. Six of Wands. The Chariot as the crowning energy. The Moon as the rooting. Recent past. And, oh, there we go. Recent past is the Ace of Cups. And what you need to know is the Emperor. There's that divine masculine. Ah, I see. So I feel like maybe you need to tap more into that divine masculinity. Maybe you're more in your feminine side. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. So I feel like recently you've been moving on from things, places, situations that are just no longer in your highest favor, and you know that it's time to pack your bags and move on from this. Even if you don't really want to let go of it, or even if you weren't quite ready, you know that this is the best option for you. So let's go ahead and see what this is. What are you letting go of? Four of Cups. Yeah, anything that just isn't serving you. Anything that is holding you back from seeing your higher truth, from seeing this divine offer that is being offered to you. You know that even though right now it might not look like a blessing, it's going to lead up to that. Excuse me. It's going to lead up to that. You just have to trust and have faith, right? Because I feel like maybe you've been really bored with life, and that's an indication of to do something different. And I feel like that's why you're moving on from a cycle of life. Yeah, Page of Wands. This is you getting excited and curious again. I feel like maybe you haven't felt excited and curious about something in a while, and that's why you're ready to move on from this. So let's go ahead and get a clarification card for the integration. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords with the Eight of Cups. You're definitely looking for your truth. You're searching for your truth. What actions to take? Three of Pentacles. Integration. Yeah. Integration, collaboration. There's a need to work with other people, right? To maybe get along with people that you don't normally get along with. The Tower. Things have been changing. They've been shaking up right now. Your world has been shaken up right now. And there's this need to get along with the energies in your life that you're not really in favor of or accepting of, but you know that this is in your best interest at this time. Seven of Swords, yeah. It's like if someone did you wrong, but you know that it's better to just kind of forgive and forget instead of trying to get this person to see eye to eye, because maybe it's impossible, or this is you trying to be the bigger person and not take things personally and just try to work with people. Maybe this happened in the workplace, and there's like a group project that you guys have to do, and even though you know someone's shady, you're still trying to make this work because you know that's easier than creating tension. Right? Or this could just be with yourself. You're trying to collaborate with yourself. You're trying to work with yourself because you know that sometimes you can get into this negative headspace where you sabotage yourself. So you're trying to work on that. You're trying to integrate your positive and negative qualities together. Okay, we have the Two of Wands here. So again, dualities. What's crossing this is the Six of Wands. So I feel like you feel there's a sense of failure. There's a sense of a feeling of lack of recognition, a lack of attention, a lack of getting the recognition that you deserve. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like for someone out there, it's within the workplace where there's these issues and you're having to collaborate with people and trying to work with others to just get through the day. And if it's not, then it's definitely, like I said, within yourself. There's this idea of yours that wants to be given the attention it deserves. There's an idea of yours that requires more attention to give you that life that you want. Knight of Pentacles, but you're slowly figuring it out. You're slowly figuring out what that is, what actions you need to take. Eight of Pentacles, again, for someone, it's definitely in the workplace. And if not, it's just you having to work on yourself so that you can pursue this idea of yours. There's an idea of yours that needs attention. Okay, because what's crowning you is a Chariot. You want to go for it, though. You want to take the action towards it. But there's something that's stopping you, right? And I feel like it's just fear of the unknown. Fear of the failures, fear of what can happen or won't happen. Page of Swords, yeah, there's trust issues here. There's overthinking, and you have to stop thinking so much and just go for it. Like, just accept yourself. Right? The way you accept others, because I feel like I said in the beginning, where you are very compassionate to people, people come to you for advice. I feel like you struggle to give yourself advice, or at least you struggle to follow your own advice is what I feel there. And there's this need to be accepting to yourself how it is to other people. Because I feel like if a friend of yours came to you and said like, hey, I have this awesome idea, but I don't know if I'm going to be successful in it. Do you think I should go for it? You would tell them 100% to go for it, right? To not fear failure, to not fear what could go wrong, because even if you fail, that means that at least you tried. That's something you would tell a friend. But when it comes to you, I feel like it's a different story. You overthink and you doubt yourself when really you have to get out of that and just go for it. Yeah, the sun is here. You don't see that this is going to bring you a lot of happiness because you're so in this cloudy judgment where you keep thinking like, I'll get to it. But there's just something that you keep playing over in your head. And it's that thought is not going to go away until you go for it. Right? It's like you're taking your time to execute whatever this idea is. It's going to be different for everybody. But like, you know what it is, but you ignore it a little bit. Like I'm seeing the Two of Swords. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. You just don't see that yet. And you want to go for it. You do, but you stop yourself. What's rooting this is the moon. Which is interesting because this is all the fears, right? Like, why would that be helping you right now? But I feel like this is also about like intuition, your subconscious. I feel like subconsciously you know what you need to do. And I feel like the universe is just waiting for you to have that hit when you finally decide to do something, because your subconscious knows exactly what you want to do. It knows that you would be successful if you at least tried. Four of Swords. Yeah, I'm feeling like when you meditate or sleep even, you could dream a lot about this dream of yours. For some of you, it could be music or art, some sort of creative passion that you want to put yourself out there, but you get scared and you don't do it. But I feel like in your dreams, you dream a lot, you keep this dream hidden, and it makes you really happy. And your subconscious knows what you want, but it's not until that subconscious influences you to bring it into the waking life, and if that makes sense. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is going to bring you a lot of financial abundance. But I feel like you're waiting for the right time. Maybe you still want to heal yourself. Maybe there's some sort of fear that that you need to heal from still, or still need to like let go of. Let's get one more card. The High Priest. This is your truth, though. This is going to bring you success. The Four of Wands. Until you get to a place of peace, where you're going to be so confident that that's what you want to do, you'll go after it, but it's just like whenever you're ready is kind of what I feel. Whenever you get out of these fear-based thoughts or this overthinking and you finally believe it, you'll go after it. And I feel like you're getting to that point. I feel like you're trying to build yourself up to that moment where you 100% believe in yourself. That's when you're going to go after this. Because right now, maybe you are still kind of like living in fear a little bit. And I don't know, like I just keep feeling like you're waiting for the right time within yourself, not for anybody else, not for anything else. I feel like you're just waiting when you feel 100% about this, that you'll go for it. Because right now, if you don't believe in yourself, then what's the point in that, right? You're only going to quit before you even started. So I feel like you're trying to get to a place where you're 100% sure of yourself, that you're healed, that you're ready, and then you'll go for it and you'll have that success. Your recent past is the Ace of Cups. So maybe it had to do with your emotions or love, your definitions of love, whether that had to do with yourself or other people. Maybe that's what you're healing from, and that's why you haven't quite felt ready to put yourself out there, because you've been working on yourself. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. You've been working on your stability, your finances, your emotional well-being. You've been trying to ground yourself and get to this place of stability within yourself, so that you feel strong like a mountain when you go after your dreams, so that nothing shakes you, right? King of Swords. Yeah, you've had to get really serious with yourself and get to a place where you're not going to take anyone's BS or any crap, right? This is meshing those dualities again, integrating everything that's happened to you up until this point and transmuted it into positive energy of wisdom, really. Like when you go through pain and sadness, you learn a lot through that, right? And I feel like that's what you've been doing. That's what you've been working on yourself. You've been working on your emotional well-being and your financial well-being. What you need to know is the Emperor. So to just go for it, right? I feel like you have all the feminine qualities in check, and that's where these passions come. That's where you dream a lot, where you feel a lot. But now there's this energy of that integration where you need to integrate the divine masculine more and go after this dream, right? To take action. Aries energy. And go about it in a compassionate way. The Hermit. Yeah, I feel like, again, you're just waiting for the right time. When you feel comfortable, when you're done doing the soul searching and the reflecting, that's when you're going to go for it. You're a little bit withdrawn from people because you're building yourself up. You're trying to, again, get to that place where you're just 100% sure. There's this message in here about the divine masculine that I feel that I should read a little bit of it. It has to do with like dualities too, and I know that integration spoke of divine masculine and feminine energies, and this one did too. But it basically says 3D reality is based on the duality between opposites and their eternal movement toward union. Everything is created in pairs, male, female, matter, spirit, empty, full, dark, light, and so on. Without the tension caused by the magnetic push and pull of duals, there would be no movement. And without movement, there would be no life as we know it. When the push and pull of opposites is equal, a state of balance is achieved. For humans to live harmoniously with each other, the masculine and the feminine have to reach a state of union, both outward, in relationship to each other, as well as inward, in a balanced state of heart, mind, and soul. The masculine and feminine attributes inside all of us have to be fully realized, understood, and expressed. Now that we are moving into a new energy, the enhanced qualities of these two opposites and human nature are emerging and urging us to let go of the roles we have traditionally assigned in the past, allowing a new masculinity and new femininity to arise. The divine masculine is strong, directed, sensual, and balanced, yet conscious, gentle, and compassionate, able to facilitate the expression of the divine feminine. This masculinity is focused, active, and intrinsically connected to the material, physical world, providing security, structure, and reason. The dark blue refers to the vast and dark universe. The swirling circles in the background represent other dimensions and star systems beyond this earth that are at our origin. All the straight lines are the linear aspects associated with the masculine. The crystals and diamond shapes symbolize the beauty and immeasurable value that truly expressed masculinity holds. The spirals refer to the flowing feminine nature that is also part of a true divine masculinity. The number 4 represents the form-based world we live in. And it says, try this, close your eyes and go inside. The masculine nature is to protect, provide, and take action with kindness and wisdom. How are you using your masculine power? How do you reach your goals do you get things done? Are you kind and wise in the process? List 5 things that you got accomplished this week that you feel proud of. Yes, I just wanted to read that. I felt guided to do so. So I hope that helped somebody out there, but just go for it, Sag. Don't hold back. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope it brought you some clarity and insight during this time. If it did, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.